I'm proud to be here to announce a program to support our Guard members and their families, the unsung heroes, the families who hold down the fort while our Guards people are away, families who take on many extra roles and offer endless support for their service member, whether you're at home or whether you're deployed. This program, what I'm calling the Pennsylvania GI Bill of Rights, is one more way we can support both service members and their families. As Governor of Pennsylvania, one of the roles I am proudest of is being Commander-in-Chief of the Pennsylvania National Guard. 20,000 strong in the Pennsylvania National Guard, you really make a big difference. This is the third largest National Guard in the United States, and you truly embody the notion of the citizen soldier. This is the backbone of our democracy. Know that while you have our backs, we have yours. And we're committed here in Pennsylvania to doing everything in our power to support you as you serve in the National Guard, as you serve all of us here in Pennsylvania. It's our hope that this new program, with this new program, service members' spouses or children can take advantage of the educational opportunities at a PASSHE school or another institution within Pennsylvania to earn a certificate, an associate's degree, or a bachelor's degree, or a graduate degree, all in support of those who support our service members. With the PHEAA Bill of Rights, Pennsylvania can lead the way on the program that I think we can all agree is going to provide fitting support for our service members and their families. We plan to make Pennsylvania the strongest workforce in the country. That's a big thing for all of us on both sides of the aisle. And we know that our economic future depends on a well-educated and highly trained workforce. This is right in line with that.
Pennsylvania, it will be the first of the 54 to say our families are just as important as our Guardsmen are. And that's what Pennsylvania is doing by rolling out this program. Our families serve right alongside. At every event that I'm at, and I'm talking to soldiers, talking to airmen, I tell our Guardsmen constantly, when you get home, thank your families for me. This is a re-enlistment tool. This is also a retention tool. It's also a recruiting tool, because other states will see this and they're going to want to say, I want to serve in Pennsylvania. We have almost 20,000 Guardsmen across the Commonwealth. Our Guardsmen live in every single county in Pennsylvania.
We have a 20-year-old student who's not currently attending college. So he has both a full-time and a part-time job, and he's working hard every day to put himself in a better position financially for when he decides to go back to college. Now, should this program come to fruition, it will be great relief for our family to know that our son's educational future will be secure. I see so many of the National Guard soldiers and their families with young children. Many of them are working hard just to live day by day, and they're struggling. Affording a college education for their children seems to be but just a dream. But with the military family education program, every qualifying National Guard family in Pennsylvania can see their way forward to a good education for their children without that impossible loan debt. I truly hope those of you in this audience who have a say in whether the military family education program becomes a law are listening. And I hope you will please say yes to help the future of our National Guard families.
I am proudest of is being Commander-in-Chief of the Pennsylvania National Guard. 20,000 strong in the Pennsylvania National Guard, you really make a big difference. This is the third largest National Guard in the United States. In Commonwealth entities, I've seen you support military operations all over the world. I have watched you leave home and family in support of our state and our National Guard. The PHEAA bill would also, again, aside from that slight similarity with Minnesota, is the only one in the United States. And we know that our economic future depends on a well-educated, highly trained workforce. This is right in line with that. But helping our service members and their families obtain posters and airmen, but we retain families. The PHEAA bill demonstrates that the Commonwealth is committed to both of those things. So thank you, and it is now my great privilege to turn the podium over to Major General.
For all the time. things I mentioned, with equipment that you see here and then you saw as you drove onto this base. We have equipment, we have responsibilities to the rest of this region, to the rest of the country and the world to use that.
Brown, who's standing over there, and in unison we said, wow, this makes me feel like such a proud American to be here. And thank you so very much for your service to this country. We have the greatest military in the history of the world here. Also, Camp Cadet. The state police hosts Camp Cadet here, which produces the future police officers and many future military men here. This is not on our signing up to be part of the National Guard. You're not really thinking many times too much about a family and kids. But 6 years down the road, So, this proposal is not a Republican.
I'm honored to introduce Representative Tim.
Thank you, Representative Sonato. This is my husband, First Sergeant Bruce Facer, and I'd like to thank Governor Wolf, General Corelli, and the entire DMVA for having the foresight to create a program that looks after the families who support our National Guard. But I look beyond my home family to my military family as I work with the Family Readiness Group. And because I see so many of the National Guard soldiers